Hi students, in this module we are going to discuss the very important topic in functions topic, that is inverse function. Inverse function means finding the inverse of the given function. Always the function f is from a to b, so inverse function is always taken from b to a, same like in the relations topic. Now let us take the function f from a to b. So f is the function which is associating the elements from a to b. So whatever the elements you take in a, you take that as x, for example, or for instance you can take x is the element from the set a, and f of x, which is the image of the given element of a, that is taken as y, which is in b. So f inverse is the inverse function which is from b to a. So here what is happening is we are changing the domain into codomain and codomain as the domain. That is the difference. This is possible only if the function is bijective. So we can find the inverse function only if the function is bijective function. So if any function is given to you and you are asked to find whether this function is inverse or having the inverse or not, first you should check whether the function is a bijective function or not. If the function is bijective function, definitely it will have the inverse. Remember, if f inverse is taken, f inverse is from b to a, here b is the domain and a is the codomain. So here the elements will be f of x comma x, and in the function f we will have the elements x comma f of x. Check the two ordered pairs. Here x comma f of x, x is the element, f of x is the image. Here this is element, this is image, and here this is the domain and this is the image, just opposite. Now let us take one problem and solve it. Now let us take one problem, that is f from a to b defined as f of x is equal to some 2x plus 5. Whether we can find f inverse or not, this is the question asked to us. What to do? First we have to check whether the function f is 1 1, and then we have to check whether it is onto, then we have to confirm whether the function is bijective or not, and with that we can conclude. So first, as per the 1 1 rule, if f of x1 and f of x2 are equal, then x1 must be equal to x2. If this case is satisfied, then we can say the function is a 1 1 function. Now f of x function is given as 2x plus 5, so we can take f of x1 which is changed as 2x1 plus 5. Similarly f of x2 is nothing but 2x2 plus 5. So here x is given, so we have got 2x plus 5. Here x1 is taken, so x is changed to x1. Here x2 is taken, so x is changed to x2. Now we take f of x1 and f of x2 are equal. So what happens? This 2x1 plus 5 and 2x2 plus 5 both are equal. Using the right cancellation method, we can remove this 5. So we get 2x1 is equal to 2x2. Again, these 2 can be cancelled using the left cancellation method. So we will get x1 and x2 equal. So as per the condition of 1 1 function, f of x1 and f of x2 are equal here, and we have got x1 and x2 also equal. So it is f is, or it is injective. Case 1 is over. Now what is case 2? We have to prove whether this function is onto or not. Now let me take one element, say that element is y. Y is belonging to the second set B. What is this y? Y is the image of x. So where that element will be, x will be in A. How this x must be defined? This x is defined as y minus 5 by 2. If this value is if this value is substituted in place of this x, it must be satisfying. If it is satisfied, we can say that this function is an onto function. So I am going to substitute this x equal to y minus 5 by 2 in the f of x value. Remember, when we substitute it must be satisfying, then only it is subjective, otherwise it is not subjective. If it is not subjective, it may be having only one condition satisfied, that is injective, so we cannot say this is having inverse. If it is satisfying, then we can say this is both injective and subjective, so this function is a bijective function. For all the bijective function, there is f inverse existing. Now substituting this value here, so 2x plus 5 can be written as 2 into y minus 5 by 2 plus that 5. So we are substituting 2 into x value is taken as y minus 5 by 2 plus this 5. 2 can be cancelled, we will get y minus 5 plus 5, 5 can be cancelled, it will be y. This is nothing but f of x. So as per the condition, we have got f of x equal to y, which is the condition for the onto, that is satisfied here. So this function is an onto function. So what we can say, the function is both 1 1 and onto, so this function has inverse. Now once again I will take the example. F function is from a to b. Here a is the element of a and b, which is nothing but f of a, is the element of b. So all the elements taken in the function are like a comma f of a. Order pairs are having elements a comma f of a. Whereas f inverse is the inverse function which is from b to a. So the elements are f of a comma a. So these two are the differences between the function f and function f inverse. Okay. So if you are asked to find whether the function is having inverse or not, first you have to check whether it is injective or not. This is the method of finding it. Taking f of x1 and f of x2 equal, finding that x1 and x2 are equal. Second, you have to take y is the element in the second set and x is the element in the first set. Taking the element in this way, x equal to, here this 5 goes to left side, so automatically it is minus 5. It is taken as y minus 5 by 2, that we substitute here to find whether it is equal to y or not, f of x equal to y or not. Yes, here satisfied. So both the conditions are satisfied. Now we are going to find f inverse. So here, if f of x equal to y, what is x? That is nothing but f inverse of y, right? So x equal to what? Here x equal to y minus 5 by 2. So what is f inverse of x? This y can be taken as x, so x minus 5 by 2. So we can find f inverse of x using the formula f inverse of x equal to x minus 5 by 2. In this way you have to find the inverse functions. So in our next two modules we will discuss many models. Thank you.